Hi everyone, I'm True Soul, and this is my Mattel WWE action figure collection. So yeah guys, it's come to my attention that I have yet to do a video just showcasing all of the WWE action figures that I have gotten thus far. I still plan on getting some more, and what really makes this funny is I remember in one of my earlier videos I said that I was not going to be collecting a lot of these guys, and look where we are now, just slowly growing. If I probably stopped watching WWE, then that would have probably been the case. But then I keep watching it, and then I see some cool gear, and I'm like, ooh, that looks kind of cool. If they made an action figure of that, I'd get it. And then they make it, and then I'll buy it. Oh, that's just how it works. But what I really wanted to do today is kind of just show off my collection, and I also have two fairly new action figures to my collection, that being Asuka and Jeff Hardy, which we're gonna get back to in just a minute, so don't go anywhere. But I'm just gonna go ahead and go through my collection real quick, starting off with my first WWE action figure that I collected, which is the Mattel WWE Ultimate Edition Becky Lynch. Now, what's really funny is Becky Lynch, even since she left WWE because she had a kid, is still probably my top 5 favorite wrestlers, even though she's not even here right now. Which is kind of a testament to the character and to Becky Lynch herself. This action figure is actually based off, I can't remember what WrestleMania it was. She main evented WrestleMania when she fought Charlotte and Ronda for the SmackDown Women's title and the Raw Women's title. I actually was not watching WWE at the time when that happened, but I saw the figure and I thought it looked cool, and I already liked Becky Lynch, so I was like, sure, I'll go ahead and get that. Moving on to my second, pretty much my two other WWE action figures that I got not too long after, is my Roman Reigns and my Bayley. Not gonna go into a whole lot of detail with my connection with these two action figures, because I actually have a review. If you want to see my personal thoughts on these two, you can go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Next off, I got this older, which I actually think is it's a basic Bayley. Now this one I'm pretty sure is back when she was the hugger, as you can tell by the ponytail, which I actually don't really have any connection to Bayley's hugger persona, but I thought Bayley was cool, so I felt like I should at least have one figure to represent her former persona, so that's why I got that. Next up we have Ronda Rousey, which I primarily got because I had an idea for stop motion. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on my YouTube channel. I literally just wanted to have Becky Lynch fight Ronda Rousey, so that's primarily why I got her. And coming up next we have the
Fiend. So if you all just let him in, that would be really great.
And now we're moving on to the newer stuff. Starting off with my Asuka that I just recently got. And I really like this Asuka a lot. I will say, I feel like her face paint could have been a little better. It looks almost like it's kind of like faded and murky, but I guess you could say that's kind of supposed to look like that. But it looks a little like a rush job, but not so much to where it bugs me. I'm also really digging the hair sculpt. It's because, you got Asuka, who usually has her hair being these kind of crazy colors, and that translates really well in action figure form. For accessories, she also comes with one of her masks, which I know she has multiple ones. This is probably one of my least favorite ones. I was kind of hoping she would come with maybe the mask with like the green ooze that kind of resembles the ooze that she has on her face, but I mean, it's nice. I like it. It's really easy to just slap onto her face and it stays there perfectly and doesn't fall off or anything like that, so I really like that a lot. And of course, we got Jeff Hardy here. Probably Jeff Hardy with like his blue and white face paint is probably one of my favorite looks for Jeff Hardy. So when I saw they were making this one, I thought, why not go ahead and pick him up? Which is funny because now they're making an Ultimate Jeff Hardy. So now I'm debating whether or not I should get that one or just be happy with the one I have. We'll see. But I feel like with Jeff Hardy's face paint, it looks a lot nicer, despite the fact that it looks like there's like a little scratch on his nose where like some paint came off. A little minor defect, but that doesn't bug me all that much. But yeah, the way they did the face paint and the tattoos on his back, just really well illustrated onto the figure. And also, I really dig these these shirts that they come with. This one that Jeff Hardy comes with, I think, is like made out of more soft, good plastic. I do kind of prefer the cloth ones. I feel like they're a little bit more easier to move around, and they look a little bit more organic on the figure. But I do like the design that they have for this Jeff Hardy. I guess you could call this a little mini review. I didn't really want to go into too much detail with these guys, since I don't normally do reviews of every single action figure I get. Speaking of a few WWE action figures that I didn't do reviews of, I got Finn Balor back here, which is one of my few action figures that actually comes with a cloth shirt. I really wish they would just sell like cloth shirts by themselves, because I'd just buy like a whole mess of them, because I really like these cloth shirts. And up next, I got another Becky Lynch. This is like, I think, the latest Becky Lynch that they made for the Elite series. And what I really like about this one is she's the only Elite action figure that I have that actually has double jointed arms. And I really wish they would have kept doing that. It seems like they gave Becky Lynch, I think, a few other Elite action figures double jointed arms, and they just stopped. So I don't know if they just didn't like the idea or whatever. I like it, and I really hope they get back to doing that again. And behind Becky Lynch, we have Edge here, which I actually did do a review of, but it got blocked, unfortunately. So for many of you that didn't get to see that review, here's a little snippet of that for you. Well, you're the rated R superstar, huh? Well, guess what, buddy? You don't stand a chance against me, because just like you, I have grits. Deadpool, first of all, it's grit, and that's a box of oatmeal. There you go. And of course, moving right along, two other action figures that I actually did get to do a review of. I have Rey Mysterio, and I have Seth Rollins back there. This is actually not my favorite look for Seth Rollins, but by the time I started watching WWE, he already went bad. And like watching WWE Network and a couple of like his older matches on YouTube, I actually kind of preferred his older look, but I have not gotten around to getting any action figures of his older look. But I should probably go ahead and do that, because what are the odds that we're going to get a Seth Rollins that's based on that older version anytime soon? Probably not anytime soon. But yeah, guys, that's a quick rundown of all the figures that I have. So you want to explain to me how The Rock was standing right there and you didn't mention him at all? By the way, if you guys want to know any more about The Rock action figure, you can just check out the review. And I am planning on getting some more. They've already announced quite a bit of WWE action figures that I plan on getting my hands on. So most likely sometime by the end of the year, I will be doing another one of these, and primarily focusing on the latest additions to my collection that I have. And that's gonna do it for me, guys, and I gotta start rambling again. if you have any of these WWE action figures, which ones are your favorite? And also, be sure to follow me on my Instagram as I stay updated when I have plans to upload a video, as well as see exclusive photos like of Asuka and Jeff Hardy here that you do not see in my videos. Alright guys, until then, be sure to like, subscribe, and go to my channel to check out other videos. Catch you later.